Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for October the 2nd, 2024. I'm Mom, and apparently Chosen's here, and Muson's here, and WC is here. Howdy, everybody. Let's click that on, and I'm really here now. Woo! So Sav posted an interesting thing in the channel today. According to co-pilot, William Shatner passed away at age 93, which was news to William Shatner. Well, thank you, Chosen. It's actually time to retire that intro because Pi doesn't host anymore. Obviously, Ed doesn't host anymore. DT has got a real life now, so I think it's time to figure out some new... I've got the music. I just don't have the mental bandwidth to do it right now. Working on it. But thank you. It's so funny because I bought the rights to use that music, and the guy gave me a copyright strike on it, and I wrote back and said, "Dude, I paid for it. I've got the documents." And he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about that." Yep, yeah, I did. So, news of Captain Kirk's death are greatly exaggerated. Indeed. I don't think he'll ever die. You know, you'd have to penetrate that impenetrable shell of ego that surrounds him. I don't think that's ever going to happen. So how's everyone doing today? Muson, did you go to the doctor? Muson, did you go to the doctor? I'm going to bet he didn't. I spent an exciting day running errands. Woohoo! Excitement City. Well, let's see what we got going on today. I have got no endeavors left. I've got everything done, so it's totally on you guys. Let's see. Starfleet captains don't die. They just orbit an undiscovered country. Oh, that's kind of nice, WC. I kind of like that. Yes, you can come up here. Hang on a second. Hellspawn Jr. wants to come up. Ah! There we go. And she gets on the mic cords and the head cords and everything else. There we go. Now I have a dog in my lap. Well, I presume everybody has done their universal and nobody needs to team up to get that one done, right? Right? Please don't make us do that as a team. It's such a challenge. Anyway, so I went to class on Monday for a rank promotion for one of the younger members of the school. She's been there for, I think, 8 years or 10 years. I can't remember. 8 years. And she promoted to black belt this last week. And then they threw in a surprise promotion of one of the instructors to 4th degree and a surprise promotion of my instructor to Grand Master. So that was a real surprising day. But because it's rank promotion, I was in scenic Bloomington, Illinois for an additional few hours on Monday. Spent the night there. Not something I'm going to do again. And wound up being off today. So it was either this or going back to see Deadpool and Wolverine again. Which was really tempting, I'll have you know that. But you guys win. This time. This time. Well, hey, if we're just going to do this, I could go see it. It doesn't start for another 2 hours. All right, what are we going to do tonight, everybody? Saw that Chris was still on, but he hasn't responded to my messages. I wonder if he's still around. Muse Knuckle is on. Chris did not respond. Let's see who's out there. I could grab a lower level tune and level it up. That's a thought. What have I got that I haven't played in a long time? Or should I just grab some of these ships and start leveling them? Ooh, there's a thought. Let's see what I've got for some ships here. Well, WC, it is fall here, which means it is time for pumpkin things to start appearing in the store. And one of my favorite things is pumpkin bagels with goat cheese and honey. And I bought some goat cheese at the farmer's market about 3 weeks ago. Got my bagels today. I have some beautiful honey that I brought home from France. Got home, toasted my bagel, got out the cream cheese and honey, and it was fluffy and green, and I was very disappointed. Which ship should be the successor to my Odyssey class? Have you done the Typhoon yet? People are saying, oh, just wonderful things about it. Also depends on what you want to do. The Lexington, obviously. It kind of depends on your style of ships, too. I play on console. What have I got here? Ugh. Ugh. Wow, I've got a lot of ships I'm not really interested in leveling up. All the more reason then to level them up. Right. So you play on console. I still think the Typhoon is a great ship. The Lexington is still a great ship. Do you have the Hydra? Of course, if you're playing it as a ship and not for consoles, that's a little bit different. Let's see. Okay, the Justiciar, the Justicar, however you do that, people have said nothing but good about that one. Somebody was out with the Pathfinder. I think it was Joshua was out with a Pathfinder this morning playing, and he really liked that one. What else did I like on here? Obviously, I'm very fond of the Gagarin. Just the plain old Gagarin, not the Mirror Gagarin. The angle was a thing of history, but it sometimes might be worth playing with again. I can't get it because my inventory's full. Going back through all my other ones here. Obviously, the legendaries are great. The Titan is fine. If you want to go with those, if you want to go in for regular ships, I don't know. I would say probably go with the Lexington. Did I just open up a ship there? Let's put all this stuff away so I've got some room. Over there. We've got room. You can go over there. All right, let's grab something out of here. What have we got? Oh no, those are traits. We don't want those. We'll grab a Mirror Gagarin. Let's go ahead and set that up. The Trabzon. Oh, good. What a great name. I don't think I like. Or I guess since it's mirror, it would actually be the Nosbart. But we need a better name for that ship. What shall we name that one? We'll call it the Reflection. There we go. Now we have a Reflection, appropriate name for a mirror ship. And I think I have to go over and get that set up. That's right across the hall here. There we go. We're not going to. We're not going to do that. That's one way to do it. I was hoping that would, no, you know what, let's go that way. I was hoping everything would move over all by itself and I wouldn't have to actually do any work. But no. Let's see. No, I'll leave those alone in there. There we go. Oh my goodness. We'll go AP in the back here. What else have we got? Yes, yes, you're fine. No. Let's just grab stuff we know works. There we go. We got some stuff on there. Just stuff. Throw some people on and we can go do some leveling if anybody would like to do some either randoms or we could do some patrols. Next episode will be the last one for the current arc. That's a really good question, Chosen. I don't think they can possibly wrap it with one more episode. We've got too many things that are going on. We've got the Ethereans, we've got the Borgs, we've got the whole Sayla Tasha subplot going on. We've got references to somebody else coming in. My guess is there's going to be probably 2 more. I can't see a way unless they make one of those big 2-part ones. Otherwise, we'll be playing it for hours. Anybody else have an opinion on that one? Oh. Well, fine. They moved over there. Sorry, just throwing things kind of where they should be temporarily. Since we're just doing this to level to... Oh, we haven't played with that in a long time. Let's have some fun. Sorry about this exciting stuff while I sit here and move things around a little bit. Haven't played with that one for a while. Is that in the right spot? Yes. All right, we are good enough. Hi, Shadow. How are you doing? You've been enjoying the event? I'm not sure if I've been enjoying it. I've got too many accounts that I'm doing right now. Currently, I'm doing 5, and that means I'm forever running something. So I'm kind of looking forward to one of them will drop off when they get the ship. And I've got 2 that'll drop off when I've got the ship, and I'll just keep the small ones that I need the dilithium on and do those on the daily. Loki, I'm going to put you on the ground because you're way too big of a girl. There you go. Oh, yes. So you've right-sized the team and optimized leadership. Dilbert in space. Yeah, something like that. I don't know if it's dedication, Shadow, or just addiction. I'm addicted to the grind. But I'm trying to work on a project, and I can't get my mind off of the game sometimes, and I'm trying to convert between, what was I writing? Talking about the percentage of waste in medical waste that's actually considered to be hazardous, and then, based on that, how is it destroyed? But that means explaining to people who don't do this for a living how the heck bacteria, viruses, and prions exist, and therefore how do we destroy them? Ooh, Excitement City. Oh, okay, well then they would know, wouldn't they, Chosen? Hi, Graz. Hi, Taz. Yeah, if they say that they're going to finish up the current arc that started with Unraveled, that's cool. I just don't know how they're going to do it. Actually, that's a really good thought, WC. We should talk about that. Because I'm trying to explain to bean counters how to denature prion. And I only need to explain it to them enough for them to understand that they should buy our equipment. How are you doing, Grass?
Doing okay, you?
I'm doing okay. Yes, that sounds about right. Would you like to do something? I just threw some stuff onto a ship so I could level it so I could get something off of it. I don't even know what's on the ship. This is the Mir Gagarin. And what does it have for mastery?
I'm not the only one who's doing the glitch in
The glitch?
Starfleet Academy.
Oh, what's the glitch?
The one where you can get behind the vendors.
Oh, yeah, a lot of people hang out there. Just stand back there and mess with people. Let me send you an invitation, Grouse.
Okay.
So as I was saying, I normally have class on Wednesday, but wound up going on Monday. And my instructor's like, well, you could go Monday and Wednesday, and I could drive 600 additional miles a week. Yes, but I'm not doing that. So, this is ship leveling. Do you want to do patrols or something else?
Yeah, it's up to you.
Good. Let's do a patrol and see what happens. Oh, what's a fun patrol? What's one we don't do a lot? Suppose we could do them in alphabetical order.
Okay.
Hey, Daz. Daz is quiet tonight.
Can you hear me?
A little bit, yeah. You're a little muffled.
Is it better now?
Oh, that's so much better now. Would you like to party with us, Taz?
Yeah.
Yay. But you're not here yet.
No, it was packet update 1 of 16 for a long time, so I didn't manage to get in until now.
Oh, goodness. And there you are. You are here now. So I've got a ship to level, and I got nothing else to do, so how about we do them in alphabetical order, just for fun. Or reverse alphabetical order. We could work from the bottom up. Or we could do them at random.
I wish they would have a...
Did you need salvage?
Do I need salvage? No, I just want to level a ship.
I wish they would, what they would do for
the
the...
Gala or something like that.
Yeah, but we always do our gala. We always do ninth rule. I'm just trying to make life exciting here, you know?
Kern system.
Pardon?
Kern system gets exciting.
Clash over? Is that the Clash over or Clash above?
No, search and rescue.
Oh, search and rescue.
System.
Okay. We'll start with rescue and search. Well, there's also the CERON, which is kind of like Kern, but a little different. Anyway, so let's do rescue and search to start it. And I'm launching. And what were you saying, Grass?
The one thing I wish they would do is, for TFOs, have a random button for the patrols.
Yeah, I would love a random patrol button. That would be fun. Suppose I could throw them out. How many Prime Timeline ships were released this year? Prime Timeline. I don't know. Because they've released so many ships. Too many ships. But that's just me.
Well, okay, so here's the question.
Mm-hmm.
Prime Timeline ships are only ships that have actually appeared in a show.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, some people could make that argument. So
Any show?
okay, so what is considered official canon? So that is the original series,
Mm-hmm.
the animated series, which is
Yeah.
canon, Next Generation,
Yeah.
DS9 Voyager, the follow-up Picard series,
Yeah.
and
Enterprise.
okay, so that everyone's going to agree that those are canon.
Okay, what about Lower Decks?
Sorry, I forgot to add Prodigy and Lower Decks, but those are also Prime Timeline.
Strange New Worlds?
Some people.
Some people would argue that?
Some people might consider Strange New Worlds and Discovery as a slight parallel to Prime Timeline.
Okay.
Some will consider it Prime Timeline, some might not.
So
Enterprise actually doesn't belong to any timeline because
it
of the two main timelines, Kelvin and Prime.
yeah.
It predates both.
Okay. So in that case, Chosen, define what you mean by Prime Timeline. Brave Leo says, "Howdy, Captains. How goes the trek?" It goes. It goes. Kind of marking time while we wait for some new toys to come out, because that's the name of the game: waiting for toys, then getting toys, then playing with toys, then waiting for toys,
and then blowing stuff up with.
and then blowing stuff up.
toys.
Yes. And how does life go with you, good sir? Just to remind you all, William Shatner is not dead at age 93. So I've found something that said he was, so which he isn't, because he said no, I'm not. Like Picard era ships. This year, have we had any Picard era ships? I mean,
I don't think so.
It's October, but I don't think we've had any.
I think the last, at least to my memory, last Picard era ship. If you're saying the Picard show, the La Serena.
Yeah. Oh, we had one after La Serena, didn't we?
Now, that's what I'm trying to say is, I could be wrong. There probably are.
Yeah, I thought we had one more come out from the show. At least one more. By the way, Leo does say, debating what new tune to make. Well, that is always a good question.
Now, here's the question.
Yes.
For the person making the new tune. Do you have all 4 recruits? And the Delta one, do you have all 3 factions, Romulan, Klingon, and Fed? Because if you don't have all of those, I would probably say wait until they come out with the new recruit event. Because you definitely want to work on all the recruits.
Well, Brave Leo says, I want a Vorta. I think the closest you're going to be able to do a Vorta right now is to make an alien and then spend some time at the tailor and see if you
Yeah.
can't make yourself as Vorta-esque as possible. I think that's their best way. Oh, that got me up to 2 3/4. That's pretty good. Yeah, Vortas, aliens give
Why
you the...
didn't you get your XP?
Pardon? I'm special.
Oh.
I'm special. You didn't know that?
Well, I know you're special, but not in that way.
Chosen is asking about the Duderstat. The problem with the Duderstat is there is I've been told there's a bug with it. So I would not go out of my way to do that. I do have one sitting in a box, which I have not done anything with. But yeah, somebody said there's a bug. I don't know if that's on console though, or if it's strictly in PC. So aliens give you more availability in terms of changing physical appearance than any other species does, and it gives you an extra trait.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gives you an extra trait.
With the elite captain token, you should be able to actually have 11.
Oh, did the Duderstat release this year? Yes, it did release this year.
Yeah, but the alien captain has, let's see your traits. My character's alien with the elite captain. I have 11 ground, 11 space, and yeah. And also that means I also have 6. But never mind. Yeah, 11 ground and space traits, which means you might have a little extra pew pew and stuff.
So Brave Leo is saying,
congratulations on the Typhoon.
to whom did you say that?
Sorry.
Oh, Sav has everything. Come on. Come on, Sav has every toy. If there is a toy, Sav has it.
I was considering buying it out, but it's so close.
Yeah, at this point, I'm almost there. Sav buys them out because, Sav. I've got, according to this, I have 11 more points. I'm not quite sure how I did that, but 11 more points, which means 6 more days and I'll have it.
I have.
Sav says, I don't have everything. Yeah, you do. Come on.
I have 3 more days and I'm done.
Ooh. Well, I missed a couple of days. I don't have most of the brain
it's
chips.
900. Then I'm really considering it.
I suppose I could buy it out on a few. What would the buyout be? It's still 1100 Zen. I'm not buying out for 1100 Zen. That's crazy.
I actually have all.
Oh no, that's what I've got.
They are kind of funny to fly.
I'm not spending that
Especially
kind of
if
money.
you use the full set bonus.
Brave Leo is at tacos for tonight. Is that your handle? Oh, there we go. There's at tacos. You do know that if you had a Vorta, you wouldn't hit the broadside of a barn, right? But apparently that is true also if you are a Starfleet security officer. All right, what's the next patrol? Pick one at random. Somebody, pick one at random. Give us a patrol.
That one with the last thing. I don't remember the name of it.
What was it again?
The one with the Alazi. There is like this rift you have to try and close.
The Alachi, that would be Trouble Over Tur.
Yeah.
Trouble Over Tur it is. It's not at random, though. Trouble Over Tur. Okay. Trouble Over Tur it is.
What's the all right? Is there a way we can do like a D6 roll or something like that
For patrols?
No. what I was thinking is like a roll of dice,
Uh-huh.
and assign each of the main tabs a number.
Yeah.
Then after that, assign each of the patrols that. Okay, so it's like the discovery.
Uh-huh.
One would be like number 2. If we roll 2, we'll pick discovery. Then we'll roll dice again to pick whatever
This has been a disturbing day. Why would
would
You
be.
you could, but yeah, we could. Absolutely could.
watch out? The lock here
Could do it the easy way and build ourselves a spreadsheet, or just roll a random number between X and Y, and that's the one we'd go on. And we have a randomizer on this thing, so we could do it here.
Something's wrong. The rift isn't closing.
Yeah, I could build a spreadsheet for it.
They're coming.
You don't even know what the problem is yet, but we're good at building spreadsheets.
3 more Ilachi ships on approach. Get ready to fight.
Going back on WC's thing about Dilbert. We did this on Elite last night, and it was fast,
Ilachi fleet on sensors. Here they come.
but it wasn't quite this lonely. There's a whole bunch of other stuff exploding. A lot more. Only murder in the building. Yeah, actually, that is good, WC, if you haven't seen that one. It's, Steve Martin and Dana Carvey? Is it Dana Carvey? That?
No.
Who is the other guy? Martin Short, thank you.
Yeah. And Selena Gomez.
Oh, is that who it is? She looked
Yep.
familiar and I couldn't place her. Is much excellent. Most of them are much excellent.
You know, what would be befitting would be if Chevy Chase actually makes a guest appearance.
Is the,
Do you know why?
why?
Martin Short and Chase all starred in a movie together. The Three Amigos.
Yeah, I was going to say it was the Three Amigos. I remember that one. And Saab remembers it too.
Oh, are you? Hey, Mom, are you into sci-fi books?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay. Hey, there's a author. Have you heard of Dennis E. Taylor?
Dennis E. Taylor. I think I have to go look at that one. But I think we've talked about Dennis E. Taylor. He's got a series that I
The
can't...
Bobaverse?
Yes. Yes, we have
Okay.
talked about him before.
Okay. Yeah, he also has several other books that are. I'll say this: I don't mind listening to the audiobooks over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm. Well, I feel that way about some of the Black Library. When I used to drive for a lot of my life, I had dozens of Warhammer books on audio.
Well, hey, Audible's a really good friend for many people. And
Oh, yeah.
I'm certain that there's other websites as well out there that have audio books for you.
I'm old school. I've got the CDs. I even have the cassettes.
Oh. Actually, I remember going on a road trip with my dad
Mm-hmm.
many moons ago. Yeah, we listened to a book where it was a recently made into a TV series.
Okay.
Starring Dakota Fanning. And they started pretty much they kind of started. The setting was New York, where New York City, where Roosevelt was the police captain or something like that.
Okay.
And there was a series of murders, and
Well done, everyone. Captain
it was like 2 or 3 people were just starting to what we would consider scientific criminal procedure. They started initializing several different schools of that into the investigation.
Let's see what I want out of there. Ingredients. All right, let's see how that did for ship leveling. That got me up to 3.5. A little bit more to go, probably 2 more. All right, so yes.
What difficulty are you setting it on?
Just at advanced, not at elite.
You should put it on elite if you have me in the party.
You just want me to work hard.
Well, I'll still be doing 90% of the work, though.
The book that I was talking about was The Alienist. An old archaic term for a psychologist.
Oh, interesting.
Kind of, they're kind of part of it was kind of like the BAU, Criminal Minds, but around the turn of the century.
Interesting. I have been trying to get back into reading. It has been a challenge.
Audible.
Pardon?
Audible.
Audible doesn't have all the stuff I need to read.
Audible.
I'm trying to take a course that WC created and getting down to reading real technical stuff, non-fiction, statistical, talking about the differences between this, that, and the other. And I'm trying to get back into that, and it's a challenge. After years of just listening, to actually sit down. And I don't have a chair anymore that doesn't involve 2 dogs. All right. I need somebody. WC, would you pick a number between 1 and 28, please? And Sav, Brave Leo wants to know what's your fave story out of them all. Speaking of 13. Let's see what we got. Watch it be one that we've already done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's preying on the weak in the Farn system. On elite. Weirdly enough, we actually did this one yesterday. Go figure. So when you're ready, launch on Elite for Preying Upon the Weak. So I was thinking about the fact that Hollywood does not do any new original IP anymore because they'd rather take something old, tried and true, and drive it into the ground so nobody wants to watch it. And I was thinking of what would be good. Baby Shark, Taz? Baby Shark. Yeah, thanks. Thank you. Now that's in my head. So there is a series of books, I think there are 3 of them, called The Gondolara Cycle. Really, really, really good book. Somebody gets transported in time to Earth before the Mediterranean Sea existed. So what would that be, like 15,000 years ago? Something like that, 20,000 years ago? So humans existed, but there was an entire culture, society living in the basin that would eventually become the bottom of the Mediterranean. Really, really good book. And then, of course, there is the Dragon Riders of Pern, I think would be a great series. You could make it more appropriate for kids. You could make it less appropriate for kids and stick with the original stuff. But no, we have to have more Star Wars and more whatever else they're doing these days. Not that I'm anti-Star Wars. Just give me good Star Wars. Hi, Rachel.
Hello, Rachel.
You enjoy forces with these creatures?
Ah, it's Rosh Hashanah dinner with Mom and Dad for Sav. Go have a good dinner, Sav. Hold it. It's after sundown here. Don't you have to be there by now? Take care, sweetie. Enjoy. Say hi to your folks. Wait a minute. Loki just took out off snarling, which is funny when you have a 6-pound dog going snarl, 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 snarl. Disney can't make good Star Wars until they hire some actual decent writers. This is 100% true.
Well, if they let Favreau and whoever played Happy Logan,
Yeah.
if they let those two guys run it, we'll have good Star Wars.
You think so?
Well, I'll say this.
Then have better Star Wars, that's for sure.
What did you think of The Mandalorian?
I like The Mandalorian, at least the, first 2 seasons or so?
Okay, so pretty much my view is if they let more or less let those two have a run at it and keep Kennedy and any other
Yeah, no.
Yahoo away from it, then they should make some halfway decent Star Wars, where at least most of the people would not be hating on it.
Yeah. So we've been chatting off the, to the side about rewriting the Acolyte to turn it into a decent story. Because one, an Acolyte isn't what they think it is. But, that's a minor detail. I mean, to get the whole concept of what an Acolyte is wrong. But after you get through that, is there potential to have a really good story there? Maybe.
Yes.
Well,
if you replace the
you get rid of the
cover
twins.
they already got with the Night Sisters, everything will make sense.
You get rid of the concept of the twins because that's not necessary.
You can keep it. As long as you replace the models with the Night Sisters, everything will make sense.
I have a completely different take on it. It's getting rid of a lot of stuff.
I'm gonna say this: there's a lot of stuff that they can borrow from Legends.
I don't know Legends.
What? I got blown up.
Yeah, I got blown up too. It's the solar flares.
Ah.
Gotta remember that in this one, solar flares really do something to you. And you put it on lead because, you're going to take them all out for us, Taz. Mm-hmm. Remember that?
Yeah.
We're fine because Taz is going to take care of everything. We don't have to work.
This is like almost a mini confess. Look at all those bastards.
Oh, yeah. So, Newson says it's not possible to polish a piece of poop. That's not true. You can do it.
Mythbusters
have shown this. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Why you would want to is a different story.
It's still a piece of crap.
Poop. Yeah, but it's shiny crap. Oh goodness. WC says, considering what Roddenberry wanted Troy to be like, I think it was more that Roddenberry wanted to be more spicy. Yeah, well, no. Nopety, nope. Just no. I want it good enough. Gene Roddenberry wanted Star Trek to be a romantic sci-fi with lots of juicy parts. Ew. Hey,
I don't mind the juicy parts as long as you can properly work it into the story properly, but don't have it every other episode where
sexy and hooking up is not a plot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It just isn't.
The things with Roddenberry always seemed of two extremes.
Neeson says the more spicy Trek is a myth. The root of that rumor is based on the short skirt fashion of the time, not actually part of the intended writing. Oh, okay, fine. I'm going to go with that one. I'm going to believe in that. Okay, I'm at 4.5. I'm almost there. Almost there. So let's see. We need a
I
number.
think I might be ruining this for you.
Yeah, that's okay. It's still fun. Number between 1 and 28 that isn't 13, and it is up to you, brave Leo. Give us a number between 1 and 28 that is not 13. Yeah, Mar Hawkman, so our thought with the Acolyte is basically we keep the title. After that, everything changes. The spice must flow. The spicy must flow. Oh, it's Muson's birthday. Did you go to the doctor to celebrate your birthday, Muson? Hmm? Hum, hum, hum. That's right. You did tell me it was your birthday coming up, didn't you? Did you get a new computer? Sigh. So, brave Leo, it is up to you to select the next patrol by selecting a number between 1 and 28, but you can't pick number 13 because WC just picked it. And then you have to wish a happy birthday to Muson. At least I hope you're feeling better, Muson. I'm going to say I've been taking apart my old computer. This is not true. Id's been taking apart my old computer and sent the video card off to Dante. Hopefully he can use it in his system. But wow, I had to get a can of compressed air and there was dust everywhere. Oh my goodness. I kept blowing the dust up, basically a whole can of air to get that thing cleaned.
Your computer turned into a dust grenade, didn't it?
Yeah, I took it out in the backyard.
About 5 pounds of dust?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Hello, Wade.
Hey! It's been here all along.
Oh,
Hi.
That's Patrick who just joined us.
haven't I heard them?
Sorry for not talking all these days. It's because it's just like I said, I have a lot of background noise and it's my father around.
No worries. You are welcome to be here. Okay, did you want to join us for patrol?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
But right now I'm using the hammer I got to deal some physical damage, and well, it's quite a long journey.
Okay,
I
well,
need to do 10k and I have only one.
what weapon do you have for your physical damage? Let's see, hang on a second. Let's see what you've
You
got for...
muted your microphone.
Yes, he's got background noise,
Okay.
but he can hear us. So he's only got 1k damage in, and he needs 10k on physical. And he is using... What has he got there? Oh, grab your
Yeah,
legs grab your legs throwing knives.
And also the Stefan shotgun.
Yeah,
Both of
either,
those,
either one of those are better.
Either one are good.
Yeah, go with that one. See, that one's got 257.9 DPS versus,
And,
yeah. Then the next thing, just jump down there and get all those Gornies. You've got 1900. You're 20% down. 19.04% done. Let's see, what else has he got there?
I would say put Let's Throwing Knives on one of your bridge officers.
Yeah. When you get done with this bunch of Gorn, let your bridge officers help you by giving them weapons that will do physical damage as well.
That counts as well.
Yeah, so stop for a
Okay.
second and yes, give him you're still in battle. So give him the Lex knives. What else have you got? Yeah, you're back in battle. That's why it's not letting you do that, because you're getting hit. But go up and take out that next bunch of Gorn. So look, you're already up to 36% of your damage is done.
Yeah, pretty much your bridge officers do whatever they do, at least energy weapon or ground weapon stuff, do count.
I don't know if you got enough weapons to give everybody one.
Yeah,
Okay, that's all I got.
Okay, great. Now go up and take out that next bunch of Gorn. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, we are watching Patrick's My favorite one is, of course, the Thompson submachine gun for physical damage.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw it on the World Battle Royale event.
Mm-hmm.
Some player was using it, and it's when I look on the wiki, it say that it was from the movie First
Yes.
Contact.
Yes,
Yeah,
Yep.
it's amazing.
it is. And
Sadly, it's under a paywall, and I can't get it.
well,
Yeah.
technically, now you have to get enough Zen by playing the game forever and converting your dilithium to Zen, which takes a while, but at some point it might show up again.
And I'm not even ready for that. I already have a list of priorities. First, I need to get all the ships on the Admiralty. I have a lot already. You might say this is.
Oh, you're doing
useless,
good
but
with those.
I'm getting them, and according to the document.
Wow,
I'm
you're
looking
you're keeping notes on this. I love that.
yeah, it's not the only game, of course. But yes.
Oh, but it is the only game.
No, actually, I have documents for other games.
No, that was a joke from me.
Sorry, I didn't get it. And as you can see here, I also took some notes, recommendations, and some sort of project about the Synedrian Defender ship, which I did not got yet,
Mm-hmm.
probably on the future. And this, I need to unlock the traits,
Yeah.
which will take a lot of time.
Yes, yes, it
And
does.
mostly, fleet credits.
Okay, so all the Gorn are gone here for the moment, because somebody else came there. But there's
Right.
might be some behind you.
They are upside.
A
I
good
don't know
place
why
to do
I
physical
make-
damage round is to go to Nukara.
Well, he's already at.
Petroleums are
He's only got
exceptional.
3,600 left to do. So if you go up, and you don't have Gorn to kill, do you? No, you don't. Good.
No, the problem is, oh, I need to get out of here,
Yep.
and
So the easy way to get out from there, where do you want to get back to?
from there.
Yeah.
Or
You can either beam out to Paradise City, or you can go use the transporter that's in that room at the end there.
oh, I can't beam up.
Yeah, that'll beam you back
There is
up.
a transporter 50 meters ahead of
Yeah,
you.
that I was there because I changed the game instance
Mm-hmm.
because I have like 17 players, and right here
Yeah, you've
Kind of
you've
like-
got a bunch
oh.
of. You got a bunch of
20.
them right in front of you if you just want to take them out.
Okay, it's the same thing, but here at least we have the scorpions.
They will take some damage. So you're up to 77, 78.
As soon as I finish this, I'm going in. I can do everything else later.
Okay.
By the way, none of us yet got the new trait, the one that gives materials, EC and other items.
The one in the lobby
According-
store?
Yeah.
I
the
don't have
Dokaevi.
it. Somebody was
There's
talking
two
about it
actually.
yesterday, and I think Mar Hockman might be aware of it.
Honestly speaking, I think I can't remember the name of this friend. I have it here.
You
He
got
told me
your
that it's a
damage
bad
there.
idea to get it because Rasul,
Oh, Rasul? Yeah, Rasul's a good guy.
he told me that mostly they are trash items, and of course the price of 200 is maybe too much for the trade.
Right, but it will go on sale. Lobby sales happen.
What did you want to ask me about?
Were you talking about the new trait, or sorry, the new lobby trait that's gives you a bonus? I can't remember if you were the one talking about it or for somebody else.
The Dokaevi Salvaje. Salvage, oh, sorry, Salvage. Yeah,
You talk about the trait that is giving you a chance to get
yes.
contraband?
According to the info I read on, I don't know if it was Reddit or somewhere
Give me 1 second here.
else, it was like a 50% chance. Space trade. It's not Dokaevi, it's Darkmom.
Give me 1 second here. Who's trying to join us there?
I think that's one of those things that people tested it and figured out that you basically need to, kill zillions of enemies like in Ninth World to get much out of it.
Yeah, but if you're playing Ninth Rule. Hang on a second here.
Exactly.
Which some people
mean-
do.
It is having a long-term investment, that trade, or it's not worth at all?
Give me 1
No.
second
That's my
here.
question.
If you don't have any traits from the lobby store, and you're gonna be getting one from the lobby store, the space traits, the Boimler effect.
Yeah, it's
would
one.
be the-
This is
what-
the Drukmani salvage claim.
Yeah,
I have it. The Boimler, I have it. It's one of the best. Right now I have a few ones. In the handler, I got this very cheap. I remember now it is expensive. It's quite useful on my wheel for the moment. Right now I need to change some critical for critical severity and adapted offense. This one I think I got it as a gift or something else. Thanks, by the way. This one I think I got it from a mission. I can't remember.
What's it
This
called?
one is for a mission and the boiling effect. I need to hit first the intelligence attaché for the cooldown. Unconventional systems for the cooldown of all console abilities. According to what I know, it was like a 7% cooldown each time you use. I think it was another console or ability. I can't remember that part.
Excuse me, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Girls?
So taking the fact you are going to reduce a 7%, it was like okay, 120 seconds divided, no, multiplied by 0, 0, 0.07. That's 8.4 seconds every time you reset uh, the console's universal items. I mean, from 2 minutes,
Oh,
and that's a lot.
you're needing. You need intelligent attaché.
Yes, I need it because
Okay.
well, in my will, at least for the moment, I have fleet weapon acceleration, um, timeline stabilizer, Starfleet Altamir hybrid arms, um, MC computer, domino, and all of them are 2 minutes on cooldown. The broadside emitter arrays doesn't matter. Well, I'm waiting for the invitation.
Okay, so what instance are you in on Sol?
Soul number 3. Where do I need to go?
Sorry about that.
Stay there. I'm coming to you.
Okay.
Well, thank you. To DL Grayson, greetings to you as well. Thanks for joining us.
You are streaming.
Am I streaming? I'm always streaming.
Hmm.
It's what I do for a living, but
It's okay. It's okay.
thank you so much for the raid. We appreciate it. Ooh.
Yeah, it's very, very rare for anyone to actually make a living of streaming.
Yeah.
Most people just do it for the fun of it, and that's it.
Yeah, I used to do it. Oh, wait, but great. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Hold on. Um, Let me give you something at least because I don't like the idea of getting it free.
I'll say this. You're definitely getting it cheaper.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I know that trait usually goes for at least 16 or more.
Woo.
I saw it on like 45, but I guess that was because of the content change. It is very expensive indeed. It is very expensive.
Oh yeah.
Let me see. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Greetings to you, Zizmer and DL Grayson. It goes well tonight, except the dogs just set off the dog alarm, so we had to go run out the back door before something happened. Before the world's down one more opossum or raccoon.
So you don't have the smaller dog get mauled by the raccoons.
It's the big dog versus the raccoon, and the little dog is on the side going ruff, 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 and the big one's going. It was not a fun day when I found that one going on at 4 a.m.
My sister's cat sometimes gets into fights with raccoons, but that's the sort of thing where it's more like chasing the raccoon away.
Oh no! My dogs were faster than the raccoon.
Well, see, this is a cat that's been known to kill and eat things, and the raccoon knows that if it pisses the cat off, it's going to be a real fight. Raccoons aren't going to go for that.
Yeah, I just am trying to encourage the raccoons to not be in my yard. Raccoons, stay away. Anyway, so what were we doing? We were going to go do another thing.
Number 12.
Number 12. Hang on a second. Let me get back to there. We're back to there.
Yay! Finally got a isomag re-engineered to.
Yay! Finally. How long did that take you? What did we just do? We did bring on
Yeah, it took me 9 times to do it.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so this one, number 12, is out of control in the Cytor system. It's one of the new ones. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. Hold on. Let me add Patrick to the team here. Patrick
I'm
and
already there. Sorry.
Well, that's okay. We with patrols you can add them even while you're there.
Yeah.
All right, so Out of Control, I'm launching that one. It's that one right there. Yep. Scroll up, Patrick. Sorry, scroll down. Scroll down, my bad. That one right there. Out of Control. That one. A second, Brad sent a message here. Why isn't that working today? There we go. Now we're back.
I have a question regarding the game.
Yes.
It's been a long time since I haven't. How can I say it easily? I had to mod the game to get the actual Kelvin timeline zones of the weapon of this ship and the warp engine. Why did it? Why they didn't add those S effect sounds?
The sounds? Well, hey, is Mar Hawkman here? Mar Hawkman, have you got an answer for that one?
Wait, what's the question?
Why didn't they add some of the sounds from the series?
I mean, there's a lot of sounds,
Yeah.
but even the Discovery ones. I wonder why they didn't add specifically the Kelvin sounds.
They may not have had.
Excalibur.
They may not have had the rights.
Yeah.
Well, another issue could be because, like the Excalibur episode, we have that weird thing where it'll have like the 10 different hero ships warp in and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They did voice sampling from the TV show for the audio for that.
Yeah.
I mean, because like you have clips from Janeway
Yeah.
and Cisco and
Mhm.
Cardin, which are all just clips of something they said in the TV show.
Yeah.
But like doing clips from audio effects, like beeping noises in the background, you would have to find a point in the show where that's the only sound in order to clip it.
But we're talking about the Calvin timeline stuff.
Yeah, but I think that's what he's saying. You need to find a
Yeah.
point in
I
in
mean,
the show
yeah.
where you can clip
Even-
out the audio.
Even tell me that, o sea, sorry, even you telling me that there's already mods for that. I mean, that's the audio files are there. I even decompressed those
Okay.
audio files. So
So
Maybe-
You were code diving and found that they already had the audio files in the game for that?
no, not in the game. No, this mod makes a file for the game. I mean, it's a small file and it's like a zip file but in another format. And using a special program, you can get them, and they are super clean. I don't think it's because
Where did you get those again?
Nexus. Nexus
Oh.
is a. Do you know that
That's
page?
entirely possible to be something where they made a duplicate that's not the real thing and didn't actually clip it from the show.
It's also
I'm
possible
not
they
sure.
just decided it wasn't worth the effort.
yeah,
This-
there tends to be a return on investment where they go, yeah, it's not worth spending the time on it.
Well, see, because like we're talking about modders here, and probably people who actually have genuine skill with sound. So
Yeah.
a lot of those audio effects are actually like not very complicated, so replicating
me
them
see
isn't
if I can-
necessarily difficult.
I can
It's just
find.
you have to know the exact thing.
Then the other question would be on an audio clip, is that copyrighted? And if so, then they'd have to have permission. But I don't know, is that
Yeah.
something you can copyright?
Like, yeah, that's an interesting thing because of the fact that the devs did say that they only have permission to use certain things from Kelvin Timeline. They don't have caveat to just use whatever.
Well, I think you can, to a certain point, trademark or copyright a piece of sound. Because people do it with
You
music.
can copyright a sound effect.
Yeah, so
I'm reading it right now.
Yeah, so in other words, the door chime for Next Generation, they could copyright that, trademark it, whatever, and pretty much if someone wants to reuse that under copyright laws, you have there's only very narrow window, very narrow usage of someone that can use it without them taking them to court.
Yeah, and in a case like this, I don't think they're going to want to fight Paramount because Paramount, they need Paramount. They need, and they're not going to fight over a sound effect.
Yeah, in this case with Cryptic, with the game, they definitely they would be making money. Thus, that's legally they have to get permission. It's like if we were doing a YouTube video that would not be monetized, but it would be educational. Then we, as long as we're doing it,
Yeah, as long as it's educational, transformative, or commentary.
I see.
yeah.
That's one of the reason. I think there's another reason of why they are not adding the sounds, and it's the game code. That's another one. Speaking of the game code, you will need to maybe create an entire classification for the weapons, and they might not entirely
No, it's not that
control
hard.
it, because it's not the first time I found an anomaly on the game. There's another anomaly on the trade section. If you hit the on your character the trait of the Tour of Duty, that gives you cooldown well travel, it's actually like hiding or something like that. The game has the code showing there for a split of a second, and then boom, it hides the trait. It must be over here. Let me see.
Okay, I'm not sure how that's connected to this, but like the whole thing with Kelvin Timeline sounds. The devs just only went a certain amount of effort putting Kelvin Timeline stuff into the game. It's entirely possible that they decided they just didn't feel like it and just didn't even bother looking into it and didn't. And it's not something as simple as the devs thought it was too hard. It's just that they felt like doing something else instead.
Yeah. There is always that. How much effort are you going to put into it for a sound effect?
What were you looking for, Patrick?
Right now? What do you mean?
You're looking for a trait?
Yeah, I need right now in conventional systems. It will be one of the last ones. I think I can get it sooner or later. Don't worry.
What was the name of it?
Okay.
Conventional systems?
Yeah, that's possibly the last one I will need that is strong. The other ones I saw on YouTube that for tactical officers they recommend a lot. Today is a good day to die, but
It is
I
a
don't
good
think
one.
it's worth. I mean,
If you walk into one for a good price, pick it up.
yeah, I'm going to do it.
And to answer your question, Taz, yes, I did. I was just looking at that.
That is good.
Yep, that is good. So, what do we need to do tonight, folks? What do we want to go do for a little bit?
I have an idea.
Okay.
Go talk to 0718 on his ship's bridge and listen to what the bridge sounds like.
What? Where?
0718.
to go to the Kelvin timeline in Star Trek Online.
Oh yeah.
So let's go there and just listen to what the map sounds like.
Or we could just shoot things.
I mean, you have to shoot things to get there.
Yeah, I
But
remember
it's
that.
just one of those missions involving sphere builders.
You can also hear it if you have the Kelvin bridge.
Oh yeah, I don't have that.
I have it.
Okay.
I think I have it. Let me see. Visit Starship Bridge.
I do
I
not have
think
a
it
Kelvin
was.
ship.
But I don't know if it was exclusively for the Enterprise or the Vengeance.
So they
Ship.
changed it sometime in the last year that you can put that on any ship now. So as long as you have it unlocked.
But it would. I think I had the Vengeance one. I don't think I have the Enterprise. So maybe it's not going to work.
Give me a sec, cause I think I've got it. Let's see. Just
Musa says the real problem is that they can't use the sounds. I don't know that they can't use the sounds. I don't know that they didn't get the license and they're just not doing it. But they're not doing the sounds. It's that there isn't enough game content to justify paying to add the sounds without additional content. Again, I don't know. Maybe they've already bought them. Maybe Paramount said, "Yeah, here, have them," and they just were like, we'll save them for something else."
I have some sounds over here, but I don't know if you can hear it. I need to check the transmission settings.
Okay.
Let me see. Yes, here.
Ah. Oh no.
Hello?
You guys hear it?
I need a bunch of T6X tokens.
I don't think I've got
Are
any.
those on the lithium store at the moment?
That's the sound of the bridge.
T6X tokens? Those are at the Zen store.
By the way, the textures are on they possibly are on mid resolution because the drivers cannot enhance more the textures. Do you guys hear it?
I can't know. Could be just my headset isn't good enough. TS, all my T6Xs are bound to account, otherwise I'd give you some.
Oh no, don't give me any. I just need to figure out what resources I'm willing to part with.
There is that, yes.
Sometimes it's just easier to put money into the game so I don't have to do the hassle.
There is that, yes.
I mean, yeah, what Musa's saying there, though, is basically just like this is the amount of work we are going to do when we're not actually focusing on this. Because, like, Kelvin timeline stuff, like I said, there's like one mission in the game where you actually go to the Kelvin timeline universe, and that's it. So they're not going to spend a whole lot of work building assets for that
It makes sense.
that they're never going to use.
Well, despite there's a lot of people using Kelvin timeline ships, still, it may not be a
I
big
think
thing for them.
I think most of the Kelvin timeline ships use similar enough sound effects, at least on most stuff, that it's like, why bother unless it's like for a specific episode.
Yeah.
I mean, like they got permission to give us a bridge officer that actually uses John Gatt's likeness. So there's that. But they don't have the ability to give us bridge officers with the likenesses of various other people. So it's not like they have carte blanche to give us whatever.
Yeah, that's why we don't have a a William Shatner Kirk hologram yet.
And
Even though we've
also, the
got the
reason
original
why
field.
the only time we actually see Kirk in the game, you can't see his face because they didn't actually make it look like Kirk.
Well, same with Data. You don't see him. We assume it's Data,
Oh, they've confirmed it was Data.
but we don't see him.
We
Yeah.
don't see the face.
Right.
Yeah,
We,
no,
we,
but
we,
We see the hand.
Yes.
and part of the body, but yeah, the face, no.
Yeah, anytime you do faces, you need all kinds of permissions.
I mean, for Discovery,
Hey,
they
William
actually
Shatner-
made a
Shatner-
proper mini faction for that. So they had a reason to do a lot of work making all of the stuff that you would go with mini faction. But
Good
Velvet
evening,
Timeline,
Baron.
They did not do that.
Hello.
Howdy, howdy.
I was going to say that the William Shatner lack of permission to do something on this game is a true tragedy.
Ooh.
The way I understand it, actor likenesses are a case-by-case basis
Yes.
because you can't get permission from the studio for that. Because
No,
the studio
they have
doesn't-
specific contract clauses in the contract, whether or not they give permission, which is one reason why if you have some of the action figures, you don't get a lot of them at Beverly. She did not give her permission for a lot of them.
it's like this whole lawsuit against Disney over the use of Peter Cushing for Tarkin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that got weird because the fact
So
that
here's the thing: his contract with Lucas stated the use of his likeness in all further things, right? But according to his friend, he had a blank check for likeness use overall. But so far, I think Disney's going to win this.
Well, I do have some.
the Peter Cushing thing is weird because it's one of those like he said, she said things where there's more than one interpretation of what was said, and it's not entirely clear which one is right.
But pretty much also for like Kirk, Shatner / Kirk,
Mm-hmm.
you have with it actors and characters. You have two different entities that you have to get in contact with. You have to get a hold of the studio and say, "Hey, we would like to use these characters here," and they have to give permission. Then you have to turn around and say, go to the actors and say, "Hey, we would like to use your likeness for these characters." The only two characters that I know of, main characters that you could get somewhat away with, not using the original actor's face, is Odo, because he's a shapeshifter, and Data. You can mold a new face to him if need be. But for the most part, you have to contact two different entities for characters.
Man, I don't know why Picard isn't in STO. I mean, he was in freaking
Because
Armada.
Picard said no.
No,
No, he has not said no to it.
no, he has not.
No.
He just hasn't had the time.
Yeah, they have.
Well, okay, but again, though, that's more okay.
From
That's a
from
more
what-
like an I'll do it later kind of
Yeah.
thing, I suppose. But yeah,
But no, he does a lot of video games.
Oh,
He's-
yeah,
he's not anti-video game at all.
Yeah, he
Well-
did an interview decades ago saying that he loves video games
Mm-hmm.
and everything, but he's got an addictive personality. So he's got a stack of games that have been given to him that he's been in that he's never touched.
No, he
That's a
does.
collector's item right there, especially if he signs them.
Yeah, because
yeah.
because he knows if he starts playing that he'll never stop. The interview included him talking about how Bashir basically had a high-speed internet connection so that he could play, I think it was EverQuest or Ultima, one of the two, in his trailer.
Yeah, I'm taking a look at Stuart's Wikipedia page, and he has
Terminal Expanse. That's the one we need to play. Okay.
he has quite a few voiceover works for games.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
From what we understand, he was supposed to be our legendary contact for Measure of Morality.
Mm-hmm.
But due to scheduling conflicts, they had to go with 7.
That would have been interesting.
Wait, who is that again?
Bacard was supposed to be our connection for Measure of Morality.
You said we get 7.
Okay.
Drunken Heretic, you said Armada? What about the Oh, you mean the game?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he's in there.
Yeah, he's in a lot. All right, we have a full team here. Are you... Armada invitation? No. What, you need an Armada invitation? Would you guys like to do a random TFO?
Sure.
Sure. Are you guys full?
Here, ready. Boop. There we go. Weeboo?
We will.
This is not my regular ship. Just
Okay,
be
no weeboo.
forewarned.
Full team.
Yeah, Musin says they should give me the job of designing NPCs. I think they should have given Ed the job of designing... Oh, no.
Oh, so we're going to play Terminal Expanse?
No.
Oh.
Why?
So we can listen to what the COVID timeline sounds like.
Bridge. If you want, I can invite you to my Kelvin Bridge.
There you go.
Here they come.
I just find it humorous that we get Starbase 1 after having played Resistance of Starbase 1 all day.
Seeing how old Starbase 1 is, it's amazing how well it held up. Then, of course, we see Earth Space Dock take on a onslaught of the entire Armada by what?
They'll upgrade it someday. Ed, did you see Mar Hockman's invite to Bridge?
I'm transferring to...
Okay.
So, this is one of those things where, though, it's like, how many times have they rebuilt it? Is it really the same thing it was the first time?
the Starship of Theseus.
Patrick, go to Earth, go to ESD, and fly around to the other side of the planet. Isn't Starbase 1 on one side and ESD's on the other?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both there. Oh,
Actually, Starbase 1 is out in the main... at that alpha map.
Is it? I thought Starbase 1
Yeah.
was at ESD. What's on the opposite side of Earth from ESD?
Jupiter, I believe.
No, there's a starship, or there's a base out there. Good evening, Mr. Dave.
That's San Francisco Shipyard.
Actually, take a close look at the map you're in for the TFO.
Yeah.
Like, is that the geography of Earth?
No.
Well then.
Oh, there's something on the other side. Where are we? It says Starbase 1. I would like something slightly more detailed than word Starbase 1. So if I didn't say good evening, Mr. Dave, good evening, Mr. Dave. How are you feeling?
There's a break in incoming warp signatures. We may have a short amount of time.
Tim Higgins, hi. How are you doing?
Reading some heavier ships incoming. Raiders and battle cruisers.
I'm assuming nobody needs help with the Universal this time. We don't need to do any team-ups for that.
Academy lore.
I had normally go to class on Wednesdays, Mr. Dave, but as I was saying earlier, I wound up in class on Monday because it was rank promotion. Not for me, but for other people. And I was being Uki to one person. And I have the bruises to prove it. Shadow! Hi, sweetie! How are you doing? Other Shadow. We have 2 Shadows tonight.
Who'd you beat up?
Pardon?
Sometimes who'd you beat up?
I didn't beat up anybody. I was Uki. I got beat up.
What?
Well, this was her rank promotion, not mine. So, as the Uki, it is your job to let them show off their stuff.
Mm.
And she did a really good job. I'm hanging in there, sweetie. Unfortunately, I threw a kick and she blocked it with her shin. And that's always fun.
Ow.
Yeah, yeah. I'm lying. It is not fun.
I kind of like how the instead of a view screen here, they just have a big window where you can see the hull.
Right.
On your ship?
Yeah,
On the Kelvin Bridge.
Timeline Bridge.
Okay.
This is Andor. Our shields are taking hits, and we could use an escort.
Well, we have a
Like,
commercial
listening
starting
to
in
it-
3 minutes, everybody.
Listening to it, it has a bunch of like generic beeping noises and a door whooshing noise, but nothing that's, you know, unique.
Yep.
Pretty much kind of beeping and whooshing that could be a modified Versal series or TNG something, right?
Yeah. It's also got the J.J. Abrams lens flare effect.
Mhm.
Of course it does.
I mean, have you seen what the Kelvin timeline dribble does?
I think so. I know I've got one.
Basically,
what?
a tribble does a lens flare effect.
Yes, I do have my Kelvin Tribble. Take care, Shadow. Come back and visit. I know you're doing other stuff, but we're still here.
Lafayette here. Requesting assistance. The evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
You know, it's a real pity that this bridge doesn't have the one amenity that's unique to the mission map, and an amenity that you can't find anywhere else in the game. Which is, of course, a replicator that dispenses celestial mix.
Oh. Yeah, you do get that in one mission, don't you?
Yeah, it's the mission where you go to the bridge of the Kelvin Timeline Enterprise.
Yeah, which, but
718.
is that the one you were talking about before?
Yes.
Okay.
I kind of miss them putting little things in there like that.
Sometimes they do, just not as much as they used to.
I mean, it's really easy to miss, too, because
Yeah.
the replicator is only actually functional if you do the not now when prompted to be
Right.
done.
Yeah, Ed was the one who told me about that because we were playing it once. He's like, "No, don't leave the bridge yet."
Enemy ships.
Okay.
It's like the nerve tonic and the
Yes.
the accompanying dance with it.
Yes, indeed.
That'll hold them off. For now. I don't know how much longer.
Well, that was interesting, but easy. What next? Does anybody have anything they need to do?
I gotta kill Borg,
Ground or space?
ground, Patreon
Um,
damage, disruptive damage, and I'm almost done.
okay.
This is easy. I'm at the far.
Oh, well, that's easy. Exumer wants to do ISE, and we need to do the event. So we'll do that after the ad. So in 2.5 minutes, we'll do ISE and we will do the event. So if you need to do the event, but you don't need to turn it in right now, don't forget that you can bank it. Exumer says he has 20 seconds remaining. Mine says I've got another 2 minutes and 14 seconds, but I'm good with that one.
I have to say, this is a very shiny bridge. Like, all of the surfaces seem to be reflective and stuff.
Right.
Okay, we are back. So first things first, ISE. Is everybody up for ISE?
Yep.
Okay, and then
we
we'll go off and we will do. I don't know. What do you guys want to do for that one? Oh, Patrick, which one do you want to do for the event? Oh shoot, this isn't my main ship. Hang on. Let me switch out my ships. Fortunately, I'm in the right spot. Yeah, I know we've got Taz with us, but for ISE, that's maybe not the best idea.
Id's Badgie seems to be confused. He's been. He managed to
combat pet.
he managed to teleport outside the window.
Oh, excellent. That sounds like Id.
He's stuck out there.
I don't think I'm stuck. Let's see. Can I get back in?
Weeble?
There is a
Weeble.
there is a spot. Let's see. Here it is.
Do you want me to tank? Or is Taz just going to kill everything?
The situation is grim. There's more.
Oh,
Yeah,
of course
that
it's
reminds
grim.
me of a interesting quirk with the Discovery Bridge. Is that apparently they did actually build at least a partial interior that's more than just a bridge. They just didn't hook it up. Which
Okay.
They did actually go to the time and effort of building the Discovery interior assets for having Discovery themed interior missions, but they just, when they made the Discovery Bridge, they actually went to the time and effort of adding the that weird transporter room to it, but they didn't let us.
You should be
Yeah.
off ads, Mr. Dave.
If you ever go exploring on, I think it's Blue Shift, when you go
Yeah.
back to the Terran Space Dock, all of like the bank area and
Yeah.
the Mercantile Exchange, it's all populated. So is Club 47.
Really?
Yeah, but it's all Federation stuff. I'm like,
That's really interesting.
I mean, the copy pasting is strong in this podcast.
oh yeah. Murhawkman, do you have a personal spatial projector?
Not on this character.
Oh, you haven't seen Id's inventory.
Yeah, give me a second. Do I have bank access here?
Yes, it's all the way over here.
A probe
This is
moving
the
in
account
on the
panel.
transport.
Right.
I'm not even worried about tanking on this at the moment.
Oh, there you are. Okay. Get my way around here. Okay, let me... Because I do carry these around with me. Let's see.
That is actually one of those things that I came to realize about the various breaker bridges, and there's more than one of them on the Mac, is that they have a lot of utility that you don't get on most bridges, simply because of the fact that you can use the regular bank and the exchange on your bridge instead of coming back to the PSD or something.
Bright light?
Also, I think we actually used to have mail access on bridges at some point in the game. But I'm not 100%
No, I can't think of it.
some of them you did.
Some did, but now you have mail access everywhere.
Yeah. Maybe
give me a
on the
second.
Ferengi? Because I mean,
Definitely on the Ferengi.
you had a few things on the Ferengi that you didn't have anywhere else.
I think you also had the exchange on the one.
Ferengi Bridge is unique because of the fact that you can play Dabo on your bridge.
Exactly.
Yep.
Best part of it. WC says the Borg Collective needs 2 stickers for their fenders. Borg Cube, Volvo, boxy but good, and my other ship is around here somewhere. Tish. Alright, so now we're going to go do... What's our preference? We've got Defense Starbase 1. Battle of Wolf
I beat my
359.
personal best on that one.
Pardon?
I beat my personal best on that one.
Good. Patrick is asking for Wolf 359. So what was your personal best on it?
I don't something 680. Now I did
Jeez.
700.
Jeez, thanks.
You give me a second.
Okay, we're going to do dad jokes for the win. Okay, we are going to do Wolf 359. Let me know. Oh. Is everybody ready?
Bridge.
Yeah.
We will.
We will.
Or Hawkman, did I lose you?
Oh, I beamed down to Starfleet Academy.
Ah, okay.
I noticed that all of your bridge officers had been replaced with generic NPCs, which caused me to conclude that you'd left your bridge or something.
Yeah, I had switched characters quickly, but I can invite you back. Give me a sec.
Patrick says we need to punish Picard for the 1000th time for not believing Guinan. Here we go. Borg must be Swedish. Yeah. Yeah. No, that's German. It's still yeah.
Trade.
And who's going where? Oh, we have Taz. He'll just kill
I'm going
everything.
up top.
Okay, Taz will kill everything. We can just stand back.
Attention all hands. Admiral Hansen, the
I
It's,
don't think that's possible on this map.
I'm not sure what you're referencing, Patrick. If you're in combat and you quit the game,
We'll do all we can to stop
What?
the Borg.
what happens?
We'll mitigate our losses as best we can. Protect Starfleet vessels and personnel whenever possible.
And you come back again, you don't get the old ship skin?
The Borg, we received this.
You mean in this combat? Oh,
Soft.
you just spawn with your normal ship. Wow, no, I didn't know that. But there's a
Okay,
bug.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever actually died in the mission, though.
There we go.
Well, it says if you quit the game. So I've discovered sometimes if you want to quit a game but you don't want to get a leaver penalty,
I found a different one that did it.
I just
Cool.
log out of the game
Hey.
bluntly and it just thinks I've powered down or I've lost something and lets me come right back in. I'll have to try that sometime.
I didn't actually end up completely outside the ship. I'm stuck in the ceiling.
The Swedish
go.
chef was always seeing Borg in his kitchen. Borg. Yes, we are. Hold on, I'm Swedish and I cook dinner. Does that make me the Swedish chef?
Hey, I can use the duty officer console from here. Which probably means that this a thing that looks like a hole in the floor while I'll follow off the geometry probably is.
Yes. But yeah, the amount of detailing they do, it's
Hey, I used to like to hang out on my ship because I could walk all over the place and go enjoy myself. And then it got more and more basic with time.
Oh, okay. Wow. The sheer amount of ship hull they model is like, how much of this are you expecting us to see from that window?
right. Like the Galaxy is massive. You can almost basically run from one side of the ship to the other.
I do have to wonder what these blinding lights are.
You remember me talking about that Armada thingy?
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, I had to quit it.
Because
They were adding more.
they were adding more
So,
what?
not to have every other Star Trek game ruined for me, I literally quit it.
Oh, we're glad you're back. We missed you.
It was sad. Really sad, because it was like, okay, this is this is too good. Is this really a thing? Can something be too good? And then I deleted it.
Oh. Oops. I better go save those things. Fine, I'll go shoot
It
things
took
later.
me away from everything else.
Yeah, you were gone for a while, but we understand. We forgive you.
Hey, I actually found that there are places here that are far enough away from the part you're expected to be, where the low priority interact to leave ship interior disappears. You know what? Wandering around here, I just started hearing something that does actually sound like the that console chirping noise from TOS
Yes.
Yep.
on the Kelvin timeline.
I hear it on a couple of different things. It just is there. And then I assume there's something wrong with my system.
These probes are really trying the speed maneuver.
Don't forget to save your pods.
Perhaps I can buy them some time with a parlay. Look cute as those fools. This is Admiral Hampton. I wish to discuss.
Is someone covering the west side?
I was there. I came over here to rescue a couple pods. No, let me keep the pod. There we go. Oh, sorry, I'm on the east, my bad. Because I can't tell the difference between east and west.
I can't wait to try the fusion cube on Elite.
It is actually very interesting because it's a fight where spamming fire at will has a mechanical advantage over most other firing.
This is interesting.
You mean fire at will?
Yeah, because
Oh,
okay, fire will and to a lesser extent cannon scatter volley, I suppose, because of the fact that you can park and shoot and just fire at the tactical fusion cube and kill those stupid plasma bolts it fires at you just with AoE damage.
does the fusion cube produce anything? It's like I've never seen it do anything else. That's why I'm excited to see
It
on
does
Elite.
fire torpedoes and beams at you like a regular tactical cube does. Honestly, like the plasma bolts are the only real new gimmick. Otherwise, it's more or less the same as fighting 8 cubes. Except that the whole like center thing that holding it together blocks line of sight, so you can't actually have all 8 of them firing at you at the same time, and you have to fly around to the back side of it to target the others too, because again, the middle thing blocks line of sight. Which I guess is the reason why the tactical fusion cube can't move, is because it's
Priority clearance recognition Alpha 1.
Well, Pi, thank you so much, Pi. Thank you for the subscription. Oh, that's so nice of you, Pi. Yeah, it's what, some crazy hour, like almost 2 in the morning, almost 3 in the morning? What the heck are you doing up at this? And you've been subscribed for 62 months. Priorities, my dear. Yeah, I did notice the double alerts there. I'll have to go look at that screen. But that's a priority for another day. I have to change a lot of things. Anyway, but not today. Maybe next weekend. Is this even useful? Yeah, you can consume it when you're trying to do healing. Oh, no. I hope you're taking care of yourself, Pi. Klingon Heart of Targ, I think that'd be more roasted. Yeah, I use it for my tribbles.
Oh, Klingon Heart of Targ. If you're into tribble breeding, and most people aren't.
I am.
Heart of Targ is actually a necessary thing for one of the tribble breeding things. It's one of the hardest to do ones. Although, realistically, Klingon Heart of Targ, while it is a blue quality ground item, and thus relatively rare to get as a random drop, if you have a high enough quality Klingon ship, you can replicate them.
Whoa.
I think. Not actually 100% sure. But that's one of those things that's interesting about the duty officer system, is that certain chefs and bartenders will give you the ability to replicate stuff. Well, actually, also, that one Vorta duty officer gives you the ability to replicate Ketracel White. Not the commodity version, mind you, but the version that you give to your bridge officers.
Back.
Watch Ketracel White just be basically aspirin.
Hey,
did my mic cut out or something?
Maybe for a moment.
Check your mail.
You know, I'm going to relog on since we're KDF character and check see if I have any characters that can actually replicate Ketracel. I think I probably do, but I'm not 100%. Or not Ketracel, sorry. I know I have characters that can replicate Ketracel. Heart of Targ. There's like certain food items that you need specific bartenders and chefs to replicate. And when I say specific, I mean that in a loose sense, because, like, Trunya, that's replicatable, but you just need a purple quality bartender. Any purple quality bartender apparently works.
Why do I have a feeling Trunya tastes like Malort?
No.
No, don't go there. No, bad touch.
Ketracel White is a fungus, so it's penicillin. Pi, I've seen things that are much, much worse, but oh, that looks horrible for you. I hope you're doing okay. You need some Ketracel White for that, dear.
I'm heading off.
And actually, I'm going to...
later.
You take care, Graz. I'm going to do one more run here, and then I'm going to head out of here. And to you, WC, let me just tell you more about pyrophytic plants. Which are the ones that have to have a fire in order for the seeds to come back. There's like 5 species of them.
Crystal cone pines are an easy example.
Mm-hmm.
because the fact that their pine cones are sealed with tar, so the pine cones will never open on their own.
Yeah.
They need to have the stuff cooked off of them to open, and naturally that only happens when there's a forest fire.
Hmm. Most of them seem to be in Australia, but there's a species in Spain, one in the States, actually 2 in the States.
Yeah, bristlecone pines have a pretty wide distribution in the southwest U.S., which is
Mhm.
weird because of just how hard it is to actually grow one.
And
one of the reasons why California has so many wildfires is the gifts of eucalyptus trees we were given.
oh yeah, thank you for that.
Yeah, that's
That
actually
crap
a
grows like
hilarious
weeds.
one because of the fact that eucalyptus trees are basically a fire hazard.
They are. That shit grows like weeds.
And then when it gets lit on fire,
So see, Australia, where everything is out to kill us, even the trees explode when there's a fire.
I mean,
True.
yeah. Okay, so chefs. Okay, I do have a purple quality Klingon chef on this character, and I don't have the ability to replicate Heart of Dark. So I guess I was wrong about that one. Oh well. Anyways, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff you can get that way, but I guess that's not it.
You guys up for one more quick one for tonight?
Yeah, sure.
Okie doke.
Show me an invite.
Let me just check pictures here.
Oh yeah, Dosi will actually give you the ability to replicate Tulaberry wine if you have a Dosi bartender.
Yeah. WC, everything will kill you there. Okay, here we go. I'm going to queue up one more random. Let's see what life brings us. Weeble?
Wee-woo.
No, we will.
No, who said no weeble?
Because he didn't invite me.
Well, you snuck in there. Didn't even know you were there. Got too much stuff going on with people sending me messages on the side. How dare people do things not related to this?
Oh yeah, that's right. I just remembered something. Australia has lizards with venomous saliva.
Why does this not surprise me?
Yeah, I'm actually talking about goanna lizards. They're in the monitor lizard family.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The monitor lizard saliva has weird anticoagulant
Yes,
properties.
yes, it does. Oh, Battle at Binary Stars. Interesting.
I mean, it's actually bad enough in the case of Komodo dragons that getting bitten by a Komodo dragon, you might die of infection weeks later.
Septic shock.
Yeah, they have so much bacteria and gunk in their teeth that once you get bitten, you are infected.
Thank you for coming.
And goannas, while they're much smaller and less likely to kill you, they're still monitor lizards.
It's all your fault, WC.
Mm-hmm.
Baron, you're not missing anything. It's Battle at the Binary Stars.
Oh, I love that one.
Well, I guess you're missing it then.
Not fair.
Fine. Next time I'm on and you're on, we'll deliberately do this one.
No.
But it's fun.
I don't wanna.
I was doing this, I think, with Board King, and it was one of the few that would come up because he had a low-level tune. And we did it like 6 times in a row because it's all that would pop for him.
Oh, God.
You know, of all the various visuals I have tried on the Emerald Chain Juggernaut, the Ferenginar Liquidator's Vanity Shield is the one that I've liked best. Why?
Is that
Because
the
it
name of a ship?
Emerald Chain Juggernaut.
Oh, okay, I've got that.
But
Never-
I've
I've never opened the box, but I've got that.
The Vanity Shield is the Ferenginar Liquidators. that I'm using on it.
Wow.
It makes most of the ship emerald green.
My
And
favorite color.
it has like a gold striping for accent colors in a lot of places.
I totally don't have a problem.
Actually, you know what? I'll go to DS9 space. So whenever you're finished with that,
Oh, when I'm done with this, I need to do one thing and then go to bed because I got to work tomorrow. And it's going to be a
Or how-
long day.
well,
Or how can look in the lounge.
um, I totally
No,
don't.
it's not a problem.
I mean, it's a resource.
It's a resource, yeah. I know next time we have a fleet party, everybody gets a spatial transporter. You get a spatial transporter.
That is
and
actually
you
a
get it.
kit module that I really like.
It is. It's great.
It's just I don't have it on all of my characters.
Under heavy fire. The Tetsu is moving into intercept.
This should be interesting. Why was that not changed?
You know, of all of the weird works of various sci-fi settings, one thing in Star Trek that I've always found interesting is why exactly do they have a transporter?
Why do they have a transporter?
No, why do they have a transporter room?
If you remember in Enterprise, it was originally for receiving and transporting equipment.
Well, like the reason I was mentioning this is that they've established multiple times that you can, you know, just beam people from point to point. Like you can beam someone
Yes.
from the surface of a planet directly to the ship bridge. So
Computer, freeze program.
why do you have a transporter room? If the
So we can
So-
check the tickets before they leave, you know? Make sure they've got the proper documents taken care of. Okay, so this is really interesting. I'm watching the binary stars rather than the fight here. And it's very interesting as this stream of material is slowly being pulled from the sun out to the other one. And they actually are having it move. That's very cool.
Yeah, I've noticed that. It's like one of the things that's noteworthy about this, though, is that it tells you which of them is the larger and more massive.
Like, why do we need toilets if we could just do a, you know, site-to-site transport of bio-waste?
I think that might be a bit much.
Well, yes, but also it is one of those things that could conceivably be done.
Right? Like, you tap your comm badge 3 times to evacuate lunch. And it goes right to the replicators.
Oh, God. Let's see. Transporter room is the foyer. Transporting someone directly to sick bay is like climbing through the window. And beaming someone directly to the bridge is like bringing them through the back door and straight into the kitchen. Okay. I can live with that one.
That is a valid way of looking at it.
Yeah.
I mean, because they've shown multiple times that part of the reason for having a transporter pad when dealing with alien dignitaries is that it's a receptionist,
Yeah, absolutely.
and that the main transporter pad is located somewhere relatively close to their favorite place for having a conference room. So,
Yeah. Let's get over to that other one. Let's get to the Jaeger.
it's just one of those things that I find interesting, though, because the fact that you could just beam them directly to the
Brave Leo said, would be a great prank against your enemies. Transport your waste right to their bridge.
That would be hilarious.
I mean, they did
We
kind of
send you
do
our
that at
greetings.
least once.
Transphasic triple torpedo?
Ooh, yes, yes.
Didn't Kirk at one point beam several tons of dribbles?
No, Scotty did that. Where there'll be no trouble at all.
Well, I vaguely recall Kirk telling Scotty to do it, something like that, sure.
No, I remember it. That was out of the original Trouble with Tribbles. Because
Yeah,
Kirk was outraged. He thought that he beamed him into space. And he's like, no, I wouldn't do that. I gave him a good home. Where?
Oh, right,
I gave
right,
him
right.
to the
Kirk
Klingons.
told them to beam them
Gave
off
them
his
to
ship.
the-
Didn't specify where to put them. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
WC says the transporting of waste to your enemies is the burning bag-o poop Trek style. Yes, yes it is.
It's hilarious.
There's actually the idea of beaming torpedoes onto the enemy ship.
Oh, yeah.
That is actually something that they legitimately did in Stargate Atlantis as a combat tactic.
Mm-hmm.
And,
I mean, we kind of did that in the original Stargate.
Stargate, yeah, exactly.
Because the Wraith, their teleporter technology isn't very good. Although the Wraith do eventually figure out how to block Asgard teleporters, it's one of those things where it's a defensive field that's not necessarily going to be up 24/7. So, all right. So I am in current map. Oh, DS9 space number 1, of which there's only actually 2 instances. So. Let's see. Yeah, it's not. So it's fine. Of my experimenting with the Rutherford costume parts,
Yes.
there's several species that can use those that I really wasn't expecting to be able to use them. The 2 most notable examples are Ferengi and Nausicaans.
Nausicaan would be interesting.
It really clips badly on Nausicaan heads, but it still looks cool.
I think we've seen enough.
Ooh, I got a very rare reward that time. Woohoo. Let's get back to DS9 here, and I'm back. And that's going to be it for me tonight, folks. I'm going to go let the dogs out to tackle,
Mom,
hopefully no more. Yes?
Beam up before you log off so you can look at my ship.
Where are you?
DS9 number 1 space.
Okay, give me a sec. On my way up. Brave Leo was just reminded of the TNG episode where they left a gift of finger traps for the Ferengi.
They didn't ever show us what happened, but they had seen the. Oh, hey, there you are. You actually moved my ship when you beamed up.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm right there next to you.
What are you on?
The really big green emerald.
Oh, duh. The bright green one. Nathaniel Adams?
No, that's just someone who's parked really close to me. I am in the Bermudian.
Oh, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Just arc around here and come over.
So see what I was saying about how it makes most of the hull look like an emerald green color?
Yep. Ooh. Nice detail.
But yeah, it's like you have the cool gold-colored lines here and there, and also like the parts of the hull that aren't flat metal and have that textured color are very, very obvious when you have this metal color for the flat metal sheets.
Looks cool, though.
Oh yeah, like I said, of the various vanity shields I've tried on the Emerald Chain Juggernaut, this is the one that I like most.
Yeah, it looks really good.
It does.
Oh hey, Barataz brought his legendary Mogai to look at it. That's nice.
As long as he doesn't name it or start singing Baby Shark, we're good. We're good. Baby Shark. All right, I'm getting out of here, everyone. Have a wonderful evening. We will see you tomorrow morning for the show at 6 a.m. And hopefully tomorrow night, but I don't know how late this meeting's going to go. So, could be an hour, could be 6 hours. But if it's 6 hours, they'll buy us pizza, so woohoo. Have a great night, everybody, and we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Have a good night, Mom.